come with me to pick up Louisa, and the three of us will have a great afternoon.
Tomas, I am planning on spending my afternoon getting ready for a great night. I want tonight to be perfect for us.
You already look perfect to me.
I'll meet you at the old mill, okay?
7 o'clock?
Yes, I will be there.
Okay.
Now get out of here. I have work to do.
Okay, bye.
Iris, good news. Doctors say that Carl is awake, and funny thing is, he's asking for you. Kidding, Iris, just kidding.
Now you're making jokes about your father's condition. How can you do that?
Well, actually, it's half true. As I said, Carl's beginning to wake up, and when he does, he's going to be able to tell us who wanted him dead. That's good news, isn't it?
It's what we've all been praying for.
Well, my prayers have been answered. Have yours? Rachel, good. You got my message.
Yes, Carl's awake.
Yes, he is, Mrs. Foy. And frankly, I'm amazed at his recovery.
Oh, so am I. I'm so grateful. I want to see him.
Oh, we'll sure do him a lot of good. And after you're finished, we should talk.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wheeler. Just one at a time. He's still very weak.
Oh, my God. You're awake.
Who might you be?
Jake, damn it, wake up. Come on. Open your eyes. Oh, thank God. You scare me to death.
Scare the dead yourself. What happened to you?
What happened to us?
I don't know. I don't even remember getting a glass of champagne at that wedding. I feel like I've been bathing in it. Where are we? Oh, hello.
You're not kidding. I think we were drugged.
I think you're right.
Jake, all I see is rocks and trees.
Yeah, well, there's got to be a house or a road around here somewhere.
We're being the operative. We're here.
Gotta get out of here. Think about fish out of water. We better find some help. Somebody left us here to die.
It's Rachel, darling.
Rachel.
Don't talk. Just rest, all right?
Where am I?
The bullet did a lot of damage, but the worst is over now. It doesn't matter. We don't even know. What's important now is that you're going to get well as fast as you can. Oh, I'm so grateful you're awake. I was here the whole time with you, could you tell? I was so afraid I'd lose you. Just now, just when we're so close to having a future.
Having
Get off my back.
Shouldn't that be your shoulders? Doesn't guilt weigh heavy on your shoulders?
I told you, if you want to find out who shot Carl, you should find Jake and Paulina.
Well, I'd love to do that, but they have conveniently disappeared.
Oh, you mean left the scene of the crime? Isn't that what criminals usually do?
No, not always. So in case you didn't know, Jake and Paulina never checked out of the hotel. As a matter of fact, the cops searched their room, and all of their clothing is still there.
What do you make of that?
I don't know. I could ask you the same question. Right now, we're trying to track down Jake's rental car. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Isn't it enough that I told you that I think Jake's involved with this plot? Now I have to be responsible for their disappearance as well?
I don't know, are you?
Rachel, how is Carl? Well, he's groggy, but he's awake.
Is he talking?
No, you just back off, okay? I know you have a lot of questions, but we have a lot of time, okay?
Right, of course.
I think Rachel should know what happened earlier.
I think that Dr. Watkins wanted to handle that, Iris.
I don't see why she should be kept in the dark. We nearly lost him. What are you talking about?
While you were gone, Carl went into cardiac arrest.
His heart stopped?
Yeah. There was a whole team of doctors working on him. It was really only for a few minutes, but it seemed like hours.
He almost died?
Yeah. They said that for a little while there, it could have gone either way.
I wasn't here.
Rachel, this was one battle that Carl had to win by himself.
Yeah, well, I guess I won't leave him again.
That's probably about Jake and Paulina. Listen, Iris, this is your last chance to tell me the truth. Because after this, it's going to be inevitable.
I can't stand it anymore. Is this the dress you meant?
Yeah, that's it. Great.
Cute outfit.
Well, I don't want cute, I want perfect.
Take your time. Let me know what you decide.
Thank you.
Gosh, I would give anything if I could put together a great outfit like that. I can't do it to save my life.
Well, I think what you have on looks okay.
Please. I don't understand it. It looked really great on the rack.
Wait, isn't that the dress that comes in blue? It's kind of a royal blue.
Yeah, actually, I think I saw it in my size.
Well, maybe you should try that. I'm sure it would work for your complexion.
Thanks, I will. How about you? Do you need any help?
Actually, I'm trying to figure out what to wear for tonight. See, I just graduated, and, well, tonight's really an important night.
Is this for a guy?
You can tell.
Sexy or sweet? It's the dating dilemma.
Yes, what do you think the answer is?
Don't worry so much. I'm sure whatever you choose, he'll probably like it.
Yeah, well, you don't understand. He can't just like it. He has to love it. I want to look unforgettable.
First time?
No. Yeah, actually it is. We're supposed to meet at 7 and my heart's already pounding. Can you hear it?
Gosh, this guy's really got you going.
Oh, yeah.
He must be pretty great.
Tomas is the best. He wants tonight to be so perfect, and so do I.
It sounds so romantic.
It is.
Well, don't stop there. Tell me all about it. Let me go.
Here we are, baby. Look, look.
Congratulations, Bella Victoria.
Look, Kate. Say hello, Kate. Say hello.
I am so happy to see you. Oh,
Give me a hug. Give it to me. Squeeze, squeeze harder. Oh, you beautiful thing. Look at her, she's grown. I mean, I swear, she's just grown.
At least to hold fire.
Oh, look at me. It so has that smile. I'm telling you, it has. Oh, you beautiful precious. And the Griffiths agreed to this visit, huh?
No problem. I called them this morning and they said that I could take it for a few hours. Now, where else would we go but home?
Oh, well, I should say so. Well, they turned out to be pretty decent people, hadn't they?
Yeah. They don't want to get tangled over visitation rights. Even Shaw seems a little calmer now.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. And you know what else is wonderful, do you? Listen to me. I'm telling you. Our whole family is here together to celebrate what? Tomas's graduation.
Hey, great start.
Oh, don't you think I would have sprung one all the way across Lake Michigan
Whoa.
if I'd had enough material?
Just don't hang out the window and shout it out to the whole neighborhood.
That's not my style. It's quiet but proud. And we have lemon and vanilla in the old cake. You're
Great! All right, who wants a piece of cake? Cake? You want a
Yes,
piece of cake?
indeed, I'd love it.
And I do, and let's see, what did I forget?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, no, I think you've covered everyone.
Louisa!
Oh, Louisa.
You want a piece of cake? You want an extra big piece of cake? Yes, baby? For you. Mwah.
Tomas, I'm telling you, just seeing the two of you together right now, it seems so right. It just makes me think that everything's going to work out fine for us.
There you go, Frosty Face. Yeah, you want
So what do the Griffins say? Do they say that she's sleeping?
She wakes up at night sometimes, but they stay up with her until she falls back to sleep.
Sounds like they're taking good care of our gal. Are the Griffins taking good care of you? Are they?
Yeah? And do you do what they tell you, Louisa? Yeah? And do you think about me and Kate every night, just like you promised?
I'll tell you why, because that's when we think about you especially. Every night when that moon is high in the sky, we say, good night, moon, and good night, Louisa.
We're gonna be a family again soon, Lou. Hey, you know what, Lou, I made up another story for you. Do you want to hear it? Yeah? It's about Ollie the Toad. Okay, it starts like this. Ready? Are you ready? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful little girl, a little princess by the name of Louisa. Yeah, and she lived in a big magical castle with her best friend, Ollie the Toad.
You know what? I'm going to make a pot of coffee. This one sounds like it could take a few hours.
Hey, we don't have hours. The Griffins are expecting her back pretty soon.
Well, at the end of the day, she gets chapter 1, and tomorrow she gets chapter 2.
I don't want chapters.
I know this arrangement is hard for you.
I hate this, Kate. Like, I'm supposed to be thankful because I get to see her even for a few minutes.
You've got to look on the bright side. At least you two get time alone.
You know what the worst part is? When I leave her with the Griffins. You know, she waves goodbye to me from the window, and I'm just supposed to turn around and walk away.
You know what? I got a great idea, though. Why don't I go with you tonight when you return Louisa, and then you and I will go out for a big celebration dinner? Oh, let's do it.
Thanks, but I can't.
Oh, come on. You can't feel bad on graduation. I could just taste that juicy steak right now. Come on. Come on.
I wish I could, Kate, but Maggie and I already made plans.
Oh, well, yeah, of course you did. I didn't even think about that. You've probably got all sorts of graduation parties all over town.
Actually, we're skipping all the parties. It's just going to be the two of us.
Oh?
Louisa! Hey, honey. Do you want me to show you the world's best toy that I made for the world's best little girl? Yeah? Come on. We'll eat this later. Yeah.
So you find this place near the water and under the bridge, and you're all alone. It's heaven. Oh, the old mill sounds to die for. It is the most romantic place in town. Well, I've heard that. I haven't actually been there. Another thirst. Yeah, I guess. Well, thanks for the words of advice. I was really stuck. Oh, it's just because you're nervous. I remember the first time that I was alone with my boyfriend. It was incredible. I hope yours is too. Thanks. Here you go.
By the way, this was an excellent choice.
Thank you. Do you take credit cards?
Of course. You're Marguerite Corey?
I like Maggie, but yeah, that's me. My mom sent it as a gift. That's my signature on the back.
I am so sorry.
Oh, my mom's in Europe, so she
No, I
couldn't-
mean about what happened to your family in New York. Oh, such a tragedy.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty big news.
It's been all over the papers here. I felt so awful for your grandmother. And on her wedding day?
Yeah, it was really scary. Rachel nearly lost her fiancé right on the operating table.
How is Mr. Hutchins doing?
Well, the bullet was really close to the heart, so they didn't know for a while. But we've been praying, and I hear he's doing a lot better. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here shopping, right?
I'm glad he's doing okay. The Coreys have had such bad luck this year.
Well, not me. Well, let's ring this baby up. I have to be a goddess by 7.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, by the way.
No problem.
Thank you.
What, Iris? What can't you stand?
Ryan, he's being insufferable.
Ryan?
Yes, he keeps pressing me about Carl's shooting. He keeps quizzing me about Jake and Paulina's disappearance. I don't know where they are, and I just can't take it anymore.
No one's heard from Paulina?
I haven't heard a word. I want to know where they are as much as anybody else. Why won't anybody believe me?
We're all looking for answers, Iris.
Well, I don't think we have to blow this whole thing out of proportion. Please, Rachel, you don't have to worry about this.
I'm not yet.
Good news. Carl's vital signs have improved. He's making excellent recovery.
Oh, I'm so grateful. Can I go in and see him again? Did he seem disoriented to you?
Well, he was alert but reticent. If you have a moment, Mrs. Corey, there's something...
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They filled me in. I'm on the cardiac arrest.
Well, I was hoping to tell you that myself.
Yes, I
How are you holding up?
How is he? Is this going to jeopardize his chances for full recovery?
Well, initially I thought it would, but from everything I can see, progress is just nothing short of remarkable.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Can I go back in with it? Thank you.
Well, hey, found Jake's car. It was parked at the marine terminal with the keys still in the ignition.
Why would he leave them in ignition?
I don't know. Can you tell me why?
I resent that implication, Ryan.
You know what I resent, Iris? I resent these lies and this game that you're playing. Now, why don't you tell me why Jake's car was abandoned?
And if Carl wakes up and tells the cops you shot him, then you've got real problems.
Iris, was Paulina with Jake? Damn it, talk to me, Iris.
Would you leave me alone?
Lisa loves paper dolls.
Louisa loves anything you make. What's playing in there? You playing Tea Party?
Doll school graduation.
Well, I hope you made her a boy doll and a girl doll. The girl doll should have short blonde hair, I think.
I only drew in the eyes.
That's the most important part. You know that poets say that the eyes are the windows to the soul?
I didn't know paper dolls had souls.
Well, take Maggie, for instance. You know, there's a girl. You look into her eyes and you can see clear through to her heart.
Why are we all of a sudden talking about Maggie?
Why not? I mean, you two seem to be getting much closer.
Are you surprised?
I'm glad. I'm relieved is what I am. Because for a while there, Maggie was, well, you know, as much as she liked you, you wouldn't allow yourself to like her back.
Well, she just kind of hung on and wouldn't let go.
Well, Maggie is an exceptional young lady.
I think about her all the time. Is that weird?
No, that's not weird. That's wonderful. Maggie's a blessing, you know that? I can see it in how tall you walk and how often you smile. I think that all that hurt and pain that Luis's mother caused you is finally starting to heal. Isn't it? Sometimes I think if I'd met her, I would understand her choices better. That doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is that poor Jarvis is a lifetime ago, and you're not shutting girls out anymore.
You can't shut Maggie out of anything. Forget it.
Then again, I don't think you want to.
I love her, Kate.
I know.
Miss, have you made a decision?
I think I'm just going to pass. Nothing really seemed right.
That's fine. I'll put this away.
I'm sorry about the pile. I never was very good at putting stuff back on the hangers.
That's all right. It's a slow day anyway.
Oh, but by the way, I couldn't help overhearing you talk to Maggie Corey about her family.
Do you know the Corey?
Well, who hasn't heard of them? They publish magazines, right?
And books. And they own a lot of stuff. Like half of Bay City. Or you'd think so.
That's really interesting, isn't it? I mean, you couldn't even tell she was rich, could you?
Except she had her own credit card. Listen, there's nothing as interesting as what goes on behind the scenes with those people. You see, Rachel Corey fell in love with Carl Hutchins, a man her whole family hated like... But I don't want to bore you.
Oh, no. Please go on. Sounds fascinating.
You know what would be the cherry on the Sunday of my day?
A nest of snakes.
Yeah, how'd you know?
You haven't picked your head up from your feet since we started hiking. Jake, just keep walking. We don't have much more daylight left.
What day do you think it is?
I have no idea.
No, we could have been unconscious for a night or more.
Jake, all I know is that I could eat a horse, so it must be past lunchtime.
Well, maybe we'll just run across the town and we'll chow down while we wait for the cops.
I am not sleeping in these woods tonight.
Least of all with me.
You got that right. Jake, we're gonna get out of here.
Of course we are.
You follow the trail long enough, it leads someplace.
What trail? Wait a minute. Ask, and ye shall receive.
You have to talk. I'm just going to sit here for a minute with you. I'm not going to leave you again. We're going to have to see about getting you a shave. You have stubble, and you don't like stubble.
However you may be, please stop talking to me like this. As if we know each other.
You don't recognize me.
Lady, I've never seen you before.
Darling, it's me, Rachel.
Yes, well, be venison.
I'm the woman who loves you. Look at me. You don't remember anything, do you?
All I know is I've been hurt. I have a pain in my side. Nothing. It's a blank. I don't know my name.
It's Carl. All right. We don't have to be afraid. I'm going to get some help, all right?
Dr. Watkins, right?
He doesn't seem to have any memory. He can't remember anything.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
Do you know what month of the year this is?
If I were to say July, would I get an A for effort?
Do you know your address?
No, I don't. It's blank. It's all blank.
Talk to him. Talk to him. He might recognize you.
Carl? Carl, how are you doing?
She's calling me Carl. You're calling me Carl. Is that who I am?
Carl Hutchins. Does that ring a bell?
Hutchins.
Yeah.
Carl. Any particular ethnicity? Any religious persuasion?
You were born in England. I don't know, what religion, you were. Your father's name was Andrew. He's my grandfather.
Oh. That's a harsh name.
It's a strong name. Like you are.
Doctor, I do not like having an audience. Please get rid of these strangers.
I'm not a stranger, Carl. I'm your son. Carl, you live in Bay City. Do you have an assistant named Ito? Carl, okay, let's move outside. I'll be right back, Mr. Hutchins. Doctor, what in the hell is going on?
It's not unusual for trauma victims to experience temporary memory loss.
Temporary? What are we talking about here? A day, a week, a year? What?
Ryan.
No, look. The man doesn't even recognize me, and I am his son. He doesn't even recognize Rachel, and...
Just tell us. When is he going to know who he is?
In my experience, the memory loss usually passes quickly.
How quickly?
Don't be alarmed about Carl's memory loss, Mrs. Corey. Not yet.
Hello?
Did you take care of Carl like you promised?
Don't worry, everything's fine.
That's a yes-no question, Iris.
I'm telling you not to worry.
We're supposed to take care of it. Now, what do I smell, Iris? A corpse or a stinking lie?
Actually, it's a mine shaft, and people worked here.
The way you scrambled down the hill, I thought for sure you'd seen a convenience store. At the very least, a soda machine.
You know something? If you don't like it, why don't you go commune with the ants, all right? Because I'm staying put until I figure out which way to go.
Well, you always were a very good provider.
Yeah, I was. So why don't you just remember that?
What I wouldn't give for something soft to sit on right now. Oh, great. We're in trouble, and you take a nap.
I just thought about something.
Yeah, well, it better be our escape route.
No, this is serious. Do you remember all the Iris Berry stuff that we overheard?
Yes, I remember. So what?
So Iris is into this up to her plucked eyebrows. We spook her. She orders Barry to keep us quiet.
Jake, Iris is mean, but she's not a killer. Look, I don't believe that she shot Carl in cold blood and then left us here in the middle of nowhere to die. You've got to do better than that.
I bet I can.
What, you remember something?
Yeah, right after Barry stuck me with the needle, I overheard him on the phone.
Right after Barry stuck you with the needle, you passed out.
No, I'm talking about before that. He said something about Carl checking out or being finished off, and something about Iris killing herself.
Suicide? Iris?
That's what the man said.
But, Jake, it doesn't mean squat. I know Iris, and I know she's not going anywhere as long as she can still get to the bay.
Unless Iris is in over her head.
Unless this plan goes way beyond Iris. Maybe this murder plot is bigger than we ever imagined. Tomas?
No, darling, it's me, Rachel.
Something happened to Carl.
No. Actually, he's making a remarkable recovery, aside from some slight complications.
Wait a minute, what complications?
Nothing for you to worry about. The doctor says they're going to clear up very soon. I'm calling to find out about graduation. How did it go?
Oh, it was the best. They let go of like hundreds of balloons, one for each graduate, and then we walked around the field with our diplomas, and the crowd was just cheering. It was great.
And were you the brightest and most beautiful student there?
Of course. How did you know?
Because that's the way I imagined it. Amanda says that you got an award for the most improved student.
Pretty neat, huh?
It's very neat. And I hope Tomas is taking you out to celebrate, taking you to a party or something.
Yeah, actually, Tomas and I are going to a party that I've dreamed about for a very long time.
Oh, good. Well, I wish I was there to share it with you. This is your first step in being grown up, you know.
Oh, I agree, Rachel. That's exactly how I feel. Grown up.
You have fun tonight.
Oh, I will. And, don't worry, Tomas will take good care of me.
Okay, and don't you worry about anything here, okay? The important news is Carl's alive and kicking.
Yeah, well, give him my love, please.
I will, and you have all of ours. Hugs and kisses, darling. I love you very much.
I love you too, Rachel. Bye. All grown up.
Oh, my nose. Where's Louisa's? Put it on. Well, I don't know where's your nose from.
Now you're going to get mine over here.
Wow.
I get your nose.
All right, where is it? Go ahead, take it. Take it. Ow! Oh, I'm in pain. Ooh. Do I smell eau de cologne?
Is it too much?
What happened?
Well,
Did the bottle spill?
I put some on, and I thought it was going to wear off, so I put a little more on.
I see.
I better go take another shower.
No, wait, no, wait. You could just throw some water on your face, and that ought to just kind of quiet it down a little bit. Come here, let me see you. Turn around. Well,
How do I look?
I think Maggie's going to fall in love all over again. Bye.
Kate, I might be out late.
Yeah.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes, I'm going to be all right. Listen, I've been meaning to talk to you. I want you to stop worrying about me.
I'm not worried about you.
Look, no, please. I've seen all these sideways glances you've been giving me. Now, I know I've been acting a little strange lately, and I've had these weird moments where I can't remember what's happening, and I'm not sure where I've been, but I'll tell you what, they've passed, okay?
Has this been happening a lot?
There you go again. Now, stop. Look, Luis's custody hearing has put us all under a whole lot of pressure, and I'm sure that these little episodes are just, the precious way of acting out. And they'll be gone soon enough.
Maybe you should get some rest.
Oh, Tomas, this is the final push here. You graduated top of your class. You're going to be 18 in August, and you stand a real chance of keeping this little girl. So please, look, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that happens.
But it's not up to you.
I owe your mother. And I owe you. And as soon as you and this fella right here are together again, you precious angel, as soon as you are, then my job's done and I'll rest, okay?
I don't know what I would have done without you.
Well, you don't have to worry about it because I'm here. And I always will be. I love you.
I love you, too. Uh-oh. I better go wash up before Maggie keels over.
You know, see there, that is the first lesson in using that smelly stuff. You got to use it in moderation, you know. Make sure you put on just enough to let your favorite person know you care. That you're there. Hello?
Yes, is this where Tomas Rivera lives?
Yes, it is. Can I help you?
I'm calling on behalf of the Corey family. And Maggie Corey?
You have to find the phone.
No, I'm coming with you.
Paulina, I will double time it to the phone. I will hustle back here to get you, okay?
I want to come. I want to make the call.
Why?
Because I know you, Jake. The minute you get on the horn, you're going to accuse Iris of every crime known to
The
man.
first being attempted homicide.
Based on something you may or may not have heard while you were tripping out on the drugs
Paulina,
that
I
Harry
know
dosed you
what
with.
I heard. Look, I know that you believed that Carl was behind the threats, but he's half dead now. Iris is okay. So who does the finger point at now? And you have to admit, it makes some sense.
All right. All right. If it's true, I want to tell the family. They should hear it from me.
Oh, this is great. Well, you always were very loyal.
Well, Jake, it's not right to accuse someone of trying to destroy our family before we even know if it's true. Don't you wish that you'd been treated that way?
Iris could have clubbed you over the head and left you in the woods to rot.
But if she didn't, Jake, she could be in trouble. Iris may need our help, and maybe we're the only ones who know it. Yeah, I don't need to rest. I need to get out of here same as you. So let's just do it while we still have the energy in the daylight.
Okay.
Thank you. So, which way?
Well, this is a mine. There has to be a road leading in and out.
Well, if there ever was a road, it's probably overgrown
We
right
find a road, we find civilization.
now. Ow! Oh, something in my shoe.
All right, look, let's go up here. Maybe we can find the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a book. I got to get Louisa back, and I don't want to keep Maggie waiting.
Darling, please, wait. You got a call from the Corey family. There's been a medical emergency in New York.
Is Carl okay?
They didn't say. But Maggie had to get on a plane right away. I'm sorry, darling, but she can't meet you tonight.
I'm trying to tell you I love you. Tonight, the old mill.
Oh, how am I going to live until tonight? Oh.
His memory can return at any time, Mrs. Corey.
Yes, well, that's rather vague, isn't it?
Well, every case is different. In Carl's case, we have every reason to hope.
Well, all right. Hopes and prayers brought him back to us, so I guess if we just hang in there, maybe his memory will return.
Now, Iris, I don't want you to think that Carl's amnesia is going to let you off the hook.
Look, he can remember everything he likes as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I hope he does. At least then we can get back to leading normal lives.
Well, then great. Then you won't mind actually going through with my plan, will you?
What plan?
Well, you see, I think that all Carl needs to get his memory back is a little jolt, and you are going to be his lightning bolt.
Doctor said he wasn't to be disturbed.
Doctor gave me the okay. So Carl is going to go face to face with the woman who put him in the hospital to begin with.
I told you I was innocent.
Why don't we let the injured party decide that, okay? Let's go.
believe me, this is the fastest way to the nearest city. Give me your hand. Today, Paulina. Hold it tight.
Don't worry. Oh, my God.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Tomorrow, on Another World, Carl has awakened from his crisis, but he can't remember anything, not even the woman he was going to marry or the son he loved so dearly. Is Iris off the hook now? Find out tomorrow on Another World, only on NBC Daytime.